Good morning, traders. Welcome to AI Traders Live market analysis using artificial intelligence to find high probability trades. In today's AI Traders Live training, we'll be doing the Nasdaq100 stocks. In view of the recent price action, we're going to see if the AI has identified some new hot trading ideas coming out of the Nasdaq100. Brief disclaimer, I'm Richard Murr. My contact details, you can find me on Twitter and StockTwits as well as LinkedIn to get some background information. We use four AI trading strategies: major market reversals, classic swing trades, volatility breakouts, and quick 3-day moves. Now, the major market reversals and volatility breakouts tend to be, position trades where you hold it for a couple of days to a couple of weeks, if not months. Classic swing trades and quick 3-day moves, these are quick swing trades from a couple of days to a couple of weeks. Quick 3-day move, and particularly, is you in on the day after the signal and you're out on the third or fourth day. So these four AI strategies cater for various type trading styles. Now, just brief tip of the iceberg explanation how the AI uses the genetic algorithms to identify or develop trading strategies. It does 10 to the power of 200 different possible combinations of stock indicators and market relationships. So it simply looks at everything. We use genetic algorithms and all the technical indicators, it tests, retests, change all the settings and test it again. And at the end of the day, you have a whole universe of technical indicators with different settings, and then the AI will eliminate the low profitable ones and only focus on the highly profitable ones. So we are really looking for an AI strategy that's on average 65% plus accurate. So we're not looking for 50-50 or anything below 65% in terms of accuracy. So let's jump straight into the Metastock platform, and we'll find the four major trading strategies using artificial intelligence. So in the Metastock platform, I've selected the Explorer tab. I've loaded the Fulgent AI engine that sits in the background. On the Metastock platform, I've selected the Nasdaq100 stocks. We've got about 300 records to load. We're focusing on end of day, and I'm starting the exploration. The AI will now go through the Nasdaq100 stocks and screen and rescreen and test and retest and come up with those four major market reversals, classic swing trades, volatility breakouts, and quick 3-day moves. So it's looking for those four signals within the Nasdaq100 stocks. Okay, it'll take a couple of seconds or a minute or two. I'll be right back as soon as the screen's done. And we're back. Took the AI about 3 minutes and 21 seconds to scan the Nasdaq100 stocks. Yeah, the list, we've got 66 positions where the AI is in a trade, and there's 37 rejects. We can see how we've had some of the famous FANG stocks here that's already hit trailing stops and profit targets, so there's no new signals on those. Apple, for example. We've got the bars here, that tells you how old the trade is. So if we sort that from most recent to older, we'll see Broadcom as a fresh signal. So we're going to go into that one. Alexion Pharmaceuticals, Facebook, all these are fired long signals, and they're all a few days old. Booking.com, Booking Holdings, 2 days trade. Expedia, 2 days in a trade. Intel, Liberty Global, Biopharma, Trip. These are all 3 to 5 days into trade. You can see there, these are all most recent signals. And some of the older trades, VeriSign, T-Mobile, Coparts, Fox, KLA, DocuSign, Skyworks. You can see these are all multi-day trades. So there are a few that the AI has been in a trade for quite a long time. Now, Broadcom has now just fired a volatility breakout signal there. So it'll be interesting if we get a follow through of that move. The upside target here would be the old resistance level, so that would be the first profit target to look for in this volatility breakout. Alexion Pharmaceuticals also fired a signal. Takes a second. Swing trade signal. You can see how this trade's been working out very nicely for a very long time. Volatility breakout there, huge move. This trade here, also volatility breakout, huge move. You can see here. So this one gave you fantastic trades as well on an AI basis. I'm just going to minimize this a little bit to get more screen space. Facebook. So So it's taking a few seconds to load. There we go, volatility breakout. You can see there are quite a lot of fantastic trades. So now a brand new volatility breakout, and you can see there's a fine little red dot there, and that's the stop loss. 330 is the trailing stop loss on Facebook. Intuit is long 1 day into a trade. So you can see volatility trade. So it's captured quite a lot of your really great movements if we look at back historically. So that particular trading strategy works very well. Walgreen Boots, Xilinx, Bookings Holdings. Let's see that one. 2 days into a trade. There we go. So that last volatility breakout worked nicely. Got to the old highs, the resistance zone, sold off. Volatility breakout now. We'll see this one's going to rebound today. On the back of the volatility breakout signal. Expedia Group, a little bit risky buying into the tourism and travel industries, but fantastic swing trade back in February. And if we move this, you can see a huge move back in from the March low swing trade. A few extremely volatile trades there that got stopped out, but the last swing trade worked out quite well, and you held it for quite a couple of months until it reached the absolute profit target. So also fantastic trade on that one. We'll just see where's. If we just review some of the large cap one, Apple for example, we had a couple of nice quick moves, swing trade moves up. I personally got out of Apple in around these levels when it hit the resistance, the old highs. There was also an intraday trade signal on the AI on Apple. You can see it hit the trailing stop loss there as well. So there was a trailing stop loss. So this was a fantastic trade. Got in on the 10th of May based on the volatility breakout 126. And got out in and around this cluster of resistance, and also Apple snapped back down below the trailing stop loss. So it'll be interesting to see what the next signal from an AI perspective will be on Apple, for example. Okay, but those are the candidates ranked from most recent trades in a long. Gives you the column heading here, tells you how old that particular trade is. So if we can just sort them from bars. Bars column tells you how old the trades are, how many days into a trade, trading days into a trade it is. So you can see these are the long holdings as well as the fresh new ideas. I'll draw a line up to about there, yes. So these are all the fresh new ideas. Broadcom, Alexion Pharmaceutical, Facebook, Intuit, Walgreen Boots, Xilinx, Booking Holdings, Expedia Group, Intel, Liberty, Biopharma. So these are all names well worth adding to your watch list and keeping an eye on how the AI is trading the Nasdaq100 stocks. And that brings us to the end of today's show. If anybody's interested in getting your hands on your own AI, you can go to metastock.com/alphaharvest 3-for-1. We've got a 3 months for the price of one deal going on at the moment. If you're on that landing page, just scroll to the bottom. You can then decide whether you want 3 months of end of day charting, depending on your trading frequency, or intraday real time. So there's two ways to trade. You can do end of day or intraday real time, looking at 60-minute and 4-hour charts from an artificial intelligence trading perspective. Right, so that's the link, metastock.com/alphaharvest 3-for-1. And that's how you trade the Nasdaq100 stocks, screening using the AI, finding those 4 trading styles, investment trading strategies as generated by AI using genetic algorithms. Until next time, happy AI trading. Bye for now.